Next caller comes to the stage. Love to death. Folks, put your hands together for Brandon Beswick.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, man! Oh, shit, yeah! All right, guys, give me a genre and two famous actors. Anyone.
Chris Farley.
And?
Jaws.
And Jaws? That's not an actor? You need to stop drinking, sir. Nicolas Cage and Chris Farley. Give me a genre. Horror. Okay, so here's the story. Chris Farley, Nicolas Cage, they're in a movie together. It's a horror movie. It's a classic summer romp. What happens is Chris Farley is the counselor at a summer camp for fat kids. Okay? Nick Cage is a lonely drifter who lives in a barn across town. We do it Quentin Tarantino style. We start in the barn, 50 dead kids. It's weird that people keep birds as pets, right? It's fucking weird. Someone was like, I want the only animal with the gift of flight, and I'm gonna cage it. I'm gonna keep it in my living room and possibly drape a blanket over it when I'm pissed off. Birds are fucking terrifying. Birds, they're dinosaurs with razors for lips. Think about that shit for a second. They've got fork for feet. Alfred Hitchcock's Birds carries well, not because of the filming or the plot devices. It's because we're all terrified of birds. They're basically rats with wings that can't cook. It's a Ratatouille joke. So just stay with me. We'll be friends later. I've been eating a lot of McDonald's lately. I treat it like power pellets. I'm like, I call them my power pellets. Some people say it's a sugar high. My doctor says stop. So here we are. I got into an argument with this lady at I went a shitty community college. I went to ECPI. I don't know if you guys have seen them. If you're unemployed, you probably have seen their commercials because they run during Jerry Springer, Steve Wilkos. And when you see commercials for a college, then you're like, oh no, this is an institution I want to get behind. So I took the plunge. I was like, I need about $40,000 of debt, so let's do this. And in that class, I got into an argument with like a 45-year-old lady who was convinced that they showed nude women on ABC, NBC, and CBS. She's like, the moral fiber of America is deteriorated. There's boobs on these channels, nude women all over the place. And I got really heated, and we got into an argument, and eventually I was like, listen, I was 12 years old with digital cable. I can tell you where the boobs on TV are. They're not on ABC, CBS, NBC. I was like a boob dealer in 6th grade. I said, what do you want, man? What do you want? I got what you need. What you need, man? You want like medical boobs? Cool, come over like around midnight. We'll watch like a show about plastic surgery, if that's your thing or whatever. I mean, if you want like touchy boobs, come over a little bit earlier. Cinemax gets great. It'll be awesome. You ever seen two adults try hump for 10 minutes a clip? No? You should check it out. Like, there was a time in my life before porn was everywhere. That was a thing for me. Like, now it's everywhere. It's porn. It's in the air constantly. Just pull it out of the air. There was a time, for some reason, where porn was only in the woods. Because a young boy, for some reason, some older boy would be like, hey, man, I know where there's some pictures of titties in the woods somewhere. And in your brain, you're like, everything I've learned so far has told me do not follow this older kid into the woods. But you're like, but if there's titties, yeah, man, where are we going? I'm down. Let me just get like better shoes because I'm sure it's gonna be a walk. And you go, and there'd be like a couple pages of a Playboy from 1986, and you'd be like, oh, crazy. Is this what it really? It's a lot of hair. This is overwhelming for me. Like, I remember a time where porn for me meant I had to get up early. Okay, so let me just preface this. It was 9th grade. I got my first, my own computer with a 56K modem. And I used to wake up early before school, get on Kazaa, download a series, I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, The MILF Hunter. It was a great cinematography. And I would download like 2 or 3 clips about like 2 minutes a piece. And I would start it before I went to school with the hopes that when I got home, maybe they'd be close to done and I'd have like 6 to 8 minutes of grainy spank bank material. We've come a long way, baby. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, That's great. What a great world we're living in today. But seriously, birds. What the fuck, man? Like, straight up. And crows? Do you guys know how smart crows are? Like, I have a weird thing. So I work at my job right now. There's no work to be done, and it's a nonprofit, so they don't fire people. America. So I basically sit at a computer that only can look at Wikipedia all day. And I smoke a lot of weed, so here we are. And I've been looking at crows a lot, and they're super smart. And it just bugs me because people don't give crows their due. There's no joke. I just love crows, guys. Like, oh man, they're fucking great. Corvus corvid, look it up. Boo, that's what you should be saying right now. Boo, Brandon. This is not a dissertation on birds, you idiot. It could be, guys. Do you know anything about quails? I've got a food addiction, but you can't treat a food addiction like you treat a drug addiction, right? Like if I told a crackhead the same things they've told me about eating, it would go horribly wrong. So it's like the reason why you smoke too much crack, man, is you're not logging your crack smoking throughout the day. Every time you smoke, see, there's this app, it's called MyFitnessCrack, right? What you do, every time you hit that pipe, baby, just log it up, and at the end of the day, you're like, God damn, I did smoke way too much crack today. Guys, I've been Brandon Beswick. You've been so much fucking fun. Get your host, Chris Allen, back up here. Come on.
One more time for Brandon, everybody. Yeah! Hey! I hope everybody had a good time tonight. We got one more.